Hi! Welcome back. Happy New Year, everyone. This is my first post for 2021 and my first Q&A ever on this channel. And yeah, I decided to do this so you guys can get to know me, I guess, a little bit. Especially after like post pandemic, I guess. Well, not really post pandemic because there's still, there's still corona. But then post quarantine, I guess, since we're starting to, at least in my country, we're starting to ease up a bit where, like, certain age ranges can go out and everything. So yeah, and I really wanted to do a Q&A. So here we are. So first question, what is your New Year's resolution bucket list for 2021? Of course, the very common question for everyone when a new year enters. Okay, so first, actually, I put there is in no particular order. It's just that hopefully I get to fulfill these things this year. First is graduate with honors. Because I am already in grade 12 senior high school. It's my last year of high school and I'm graduating in May, and I am aiming for honors, like the certificates, the medals, just like what happened when I did my moving up ceremony from grade 10 junior high school into senior high school. Second and third is travel and hang out. I think that's like a given, like not just for me, but for everyone, because we weren't allowed to leave during like quarantine. We should only stay at home, and even if establishments are starting to open up again, and like those 15 16 above, depending on where you live, are allowed to go out already, it's still like, best to stay at home to stay safe, avoid the risks. So yeah, I want to do that. Hopefully, if things do go back to normal in 2021, I want to be able to travel and hang out again, because like we did, like me and my friends and like my family, we did like a lot of planning for, like, especially uh for supposedly for the summer for 2020, but of course it was canceled, postponed due to COVID. And then next is get into college and do well. Fourth, yeah, that is like a given. I've applied to 3 colleges, and I am not going to tell what college they are, but yeah, hopefully I get into like one of them or all of them, like that's best, all of them. And do well. I really want to do well, like, continuously do well, especially since I am taking medicine course. So yeah, the struggle is real. Fifth is lose weight, because uh 2019 2019, I was actually like not really on a following any diet plan, but I was focused on losing weight because for my, like, the dance concert, and I want to lose weight in general. But then I actually did. I was actually kind of successful with that. But then because of the pandemic, because we were quarantined, the first few months of quarantine was rough on me. I mentally struggled. So like I was stress eating. I didn't do anything but like literally eat, eat, and eat. So of course I gained the weight that I lost. But I really want to lose, weight again. And then next is sixth, I think, save money. I bought a lot of things. I this year. Not that I was like I wasted money, I guess. It's not that. I actually like planned like all the money I received this year, like I planned what I was gonna buy. I budgeted. It's not exactly impulse buying, but I did buy a lot. So this 2021, I wanna actually save money. A given seventh, it's kind of a given. I wanna make new friends, especially going into college. And then the last one, I guess, eighth, is things that like sound selfish, feel selfish, but they actually aren't. Is get one of my favorite content creators to notice me. So yeah, that those are my New Year's resolutions and bucket list for 2021 so far, but who knows, maybe along the way I will be adding more. Second question is, since 2021 is your graduating year from senior high, do you have any plans before your first year in university begins? Okay, this may seem like a typical or like common answer, at least like in the movies and in the stories, but travel abroad or out of town with my friends. Because for me, hanging out with them in like to going to the mall or arcade or whatever, that's for me. That's just like a hangout. But then I wanna, because I've traveled with family, before, because minor and everything. But then I wanna experience traveling with my friends to like an even bigger place, I guess, like a theme park, like Enchanted, or the abandoned but safe amusement park in oh my god, I forgot that location. It's just here, this one. Yeah, that one. That I wanna like look around there with my friends and everything too. So like I wanna experience that before I go into college. Third question is, how has quarantine affected your well-being, especially through socializing and online classes? Okay, so in terms of socializing, I am generally a shy person. I'm introverted. Sometimes I can be ambiverted. I guess it depends on who I'm with, like the environment. But because of socializing, I became more shy. Like, I don't know, kind of like, for not necessarily for God, but like I am now more hesitant to talk to people. Yeah, that one. And then in terms of online classes, in my opinion, I didn't exactly struggle as much in online classes, but more of, for me, I feel like I'm learning less compared to if it were face-to-face classes. Number four, besides traveling to other countries or places, what else do you plan to do once we finally have the old normal back? Okay, um, I've mentioned this before as well in my answer to to the first question. First is hang out with friends, and then second is I've also mentioned it in sorry, in the first question. Since I am entering college now, and if ever it will become face to face again, I want to make new friends. So yeah, that is what I plan to do when we have the old normal back. Well, so far, not the only thing that I plan to do, but what like the main things that I plan to do when we have the old normal back. Name one thing or event that you regretted not doing before the new normal happened. Actually, I have nothing. Like personally, I don't think I've regretted not doing anything before the new normal, except of course the typical like hanging out with friends or and that one. But aside from that, nothing really like specific or big, except maybe, I mean, not necessarily regret, but maybe prom. We didn't my batch, we weren't able to have our prom, our junior high school prom. So I guess that's the only thing I regretted not doing. Like we weren't able to have it before the new normal. But then I wasn't like exactly really upset about it, or I mean not upset, like really sad about it or depressed about it. It's just like a small regret na too bad we weren't able to have prom. Why did you decide to start making videos for YouTube? Okay, so this goes a bit way back. In grade 7, that was the year I actually started doing YouTube. Like I started my first ever YouTube channel and started posting videos. I was in grade 7. That was 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And I posted like not one, like 3 or 4 videos, but I did not tell anyone, like not even my friends, not my family, as in no one at all. No one knew I even had a YouTube channel. Well, they did, but they found out on their own, but I didn't tell them like, oh, I'm gonna start YouTube, or like, oh, check out my YouTube channel. Like, no, if you came across it, then good for you, you found my YouTube channel, but I don't promote it. I don't tell people that, oh, I posted a new video or whatever. um Mainly because I also found it cringe back then, that I really wasn't doing a good job. Like looking back at it now, it was really cringy. Like with the videos I posted and the content I was filming, I thought I was like already good at it, or like an expert. For some reason, like I had that kind of ego. But then looking back now, I'm like, no, no, girl, no, that was cringe. So like I stopped posting. And then, heck, I didn't even get like, I think I only had like literally, even if I had like the YouTube channel for a few months, I had like one subscriber or two. And then one of my batchmates were being trolls and hate commenting on it. But then I didn't let that affect me. But yeah, I stopped. And then I tried coming back, grade 9 or 10. Like, I was like, okay, let's try and do this YouTube thing again. But then, it didn't happen, you know. Like, I tried, but then I just had no time. Like, I filmed content during that second trial, but then I never got into editing it or posting it for some reason. I couldn't remember why. And then third time's a charm. Um, not earlier 2020, start of 2020, I like decided to um make a YouTube channel again. You know, like, let's try it again. You know, cause I wanted like a new hobby, I guess. So I said, okay, let's try filming for YouTube again. I kinda got good at editing. I'm more knowledgeable now about, you know, like YouTube and making videos, vlogs, and the likes. So I said, okay, let's try it again. And then this time I actually told my friends and very few of my family members that I was starting a YouTube channel for serious this time. It's gonna be serious. And I got support, you know, like they supported me and everything, and I felt happy. And yeah, basically, in speaking of that, you know, my YouTube channel is about to hit its 1 year soon. Um, Yay! I created, I started making videos for YouTube for the sake of like a side hobby, I guess. You know, like I didn't, I didn't have like peop- I didn't have like a goal actually. No offense for this like channel. It's just that I wanted to vlog and make videos and share them with, you know, the people, the public. So I was like, okay, let's start again another YouTube channel and let's take it seriously for this time. This time, let's take it serious. Number 7, what was an unexpected joy in the past year? Blessings. The 2020 blessings. Despite like the pandemic, COVID, blessings. I'm not going to go into detail about what that is. If you figure it out, you're my friend and you know it, yeah. But I am not gonna disclose what I mean by blessings. But yes, blessings. That was an unexpected joy in 2020. What was the single most challenging thing that happened this past year? I am not going to go into detail because I do not like necessarily to look back on the past, especially the bad events. But I mentally struggled during the start to mid quarantine because of personal reasons. And when I mean start to mid quarantine, I mean like ECQ, um, enhanced community quarantine. So that was like March to um, June, I think. Wait, yeah, like March to May or June, I mentally struggled, and it was because I was getting used as well. Like, not just me, of course, everyone was getting used to the new normal, and yeah, I can't really disclose further why I mentally struggled, but it's due to personal reasons. However, I'm doing better now since then. But yeah, that was the most challenging thing that happened to me um, in 2020. And honestly, if it weren't for my friend um, being an amazing support system, I don't think I would have made it out. I'm serious about that, you know. So like, you know who you are, friend. And if you're watching this, thank you. Thank you for being a great support system. Are there any new hobbies you picked up during quarantine? If so, what? If none, what do you want to hopefully try soon? Okay, so none. My answer for that question is none. I don't think I picked up any new hobbies during quarantine. As I said, I like mentally struggled, so I didn't really do much. I was just like laying in bed the whole day and reading or like eating or watching movies, like being a lazy person, a couch potato technically. But I did get back into like old hobbies, which is one of them is being like drawing and lettering, and then plus very 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 very, as in a very like decimal percentage of playing the piano. And by that I mean I just learned this one short part, like literally it's just a few notes of this song. It's called Your New Boyfriend by Wilbur Soot, and I really enjoyed the song, and then I enjoyed the piano, the instrumental of it, so I learned the starting part of the song, the piano part, the instrumental part. I learned it on my here on my garage band piano. So like here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. And if you haven't listened to that song, you should listen to it. Give a shot. You know, see if you like it. So yeah, this I'm gonna show you the part that I learned. Wait. Okay. Oh. What do you want to hopefully try soon? I am a spontaneous person in terms of like wanting to try things out. So I don't have like a list of like, I don't make a list of like, oh, I want to try this, I want to try this, I want to try this, and then not end up doing it. You know, I'm more of a spontaneous person, so I do not have like any hobbies in mind that I want to try out. I may eventually have, but as of the moment, none. But if it does come to me sometime in the future, then I may try it out and I may actually make it a hobby, you know? But aside from that, none. I don't have like any hobbies in mind that I want to try out for now. Did you get into something this year that you didn't expect you would get into? MCYT. Specifically, the Dream SMP or Dream Team and such. It's not that I was never a fan. I was actually a fan back in 2009. I was part of the MCYT community in 2009 through Stampy Longhead, his Lovely World series as a child, and like Minecraft came out and everything. I played the free edition, the pocket edition, you know, and then after discovering Stampy Longhead, I asked my uncle if I can buy the full version, and then after that, I bought like the Xbox version and everything. But then I left the fandom because I found other fandoms. But then now I'm back into it again thanks to my friend, because she recently also got back into the MCYT fandom, and she kept on talking about it with me. Like, she kept on sending messages and everything, and basically I was like, okay, fine, let's actually check them out, and I got interested in it again, and now I'm in the MCYT fandom again, which I never thought would actually happen, because start of quarantine I was watching a lot of like random compilations on YouTube, whatever would appear on my recommended. And there were some like, you know, compilations of like the Dream Team, the SMP, but I never looked into it that much. Like, all I saw, it was like a compilation because I was bored, so I was watching. But then that's it. And then 2 months ago, November, I, you know, got into MCYT again thanks to my friend. So yeah, and now here I am. So yeah, that's it. That's the only thing that I got into this year that I wouldn't expect that I would ever get into again in general, because I don't also like play games as much anymore because I don't have the time. And even if I don't play as much, I only like play like once in a blue moon, I still enjoy being in the community, and it's fun. It's an entertaining like pastime. It's a comfort of mine, became a comfort of mine. And yeah, that's it. Now that the year's closing, is there anything you wish you could have done during quarantine but it was too late until you realized you wanted to do it? If so, what, and are you willing to try them out in 2021? The only thing I could think of that I wish I could have done during quarantine is diet. That's my only problem during the quarantine. I should have diet, but I didn't find any motivation to diet because of everything that's happened, you know? And yes, I'm willing to do that in 2021. Like, I guess as soon as medianoche is done, I might start dieting again, especially because my dance concert is coming up, and usually I would diet. Like, I use that as motivation to diet. So, yes. That's my only answer, diet. Your views or mindset changed during the pandemic? That's kind of like a broad topic if I was going into detail. So to keep it short, yes, my views and mindset did change during the pandemic. I was able to contemplate more, think more thoroughly, in detail about, uh, life in general. But then, like, aside from that, like, myself as well, like, personally, and like my past, like the past events in my life and everything, I was able to dwell on it more and think about it, and then about other topics as well. I was able to clear my head at some point and just think about it, because the with the pandemic, like, we didn't have to necessarily like leave the house or anything, so like I was just at home, and during times where I felt bored, I would just think. That's it. I just think. Yeah, that's it. That's why I could say that my views and mindset did change during the pandemic. If anything, it's developed more. There's growth in the way I think. There's personal development. So yes. Do you think you'll be able to cope better with quarantine now that you've experienced it? Do you have any plans, advice, or mantra that you go by for 2021? Okay, so no. Do you think you'll be able to cope better because I've experienced quarantine? No. I dislike quarantine. Like, I see now why it's needed, of course, because there's a pandemic going on. But like, in the future, if possible, hopefully no more pandemics like this. I never want to experience quarantine again. Like, please, I'm suffering. And as for my mantra for that I go by for 2021, um since the pandemic is technically still here and there are still growing cases in my country, life goes on, let's live on, by BTS. Anything you're looking forward to in 2021? Um, Honestly, just accomplishing like everything I've stated in my New Year's resolution and bucket list. That's it. Honestly, that's all I'm like looking forward to in 2021. And then of course more blessings as well. Of course, more blessings of not just for me but like for my family and friends as well. And then I don't know if it's even possible anymore, but joke, no, I won't lose hope. Hopefully going back to the old normal, please. Yeah, those are the three things I'm looking forward to in 2021. What were you most upset or disappointed about during the lockdown? Okay, I wasn't, there are two situations that I've thought of, but it's not exactly like, I would say, like, it didn't upset me for a long time. It's just that, of course, at that moment, like, after it happened, I was upset. But then, like, now at present, I'm not upset anymore, nor am I disappointed. Like, I've moved on, I've let it go. But then during that time, I was. So the first one is I lost a friendship. So, yeah, things happened. I'm not going to go into detail, but then probably some of you who are my friends or family who are watching, you may probably know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I lost a friendship. And because me, I don't like losing friends, I don't like losing friendships, having friendship over. So, I do my best to, like, cherish my friends and everything, but something happened on their part. Wow, I'm putting like the blame on them. But no, like, yeah, like the friendship, there was just something that affected our friendship. So yeah, friendship over basically. I say I don't like losing friendships, but then like I'm the one that cut ties with them. Because yeah, I did not like how they were acting with me anymore, you know. So yeah, that one. And then the second one I've mentioned from the previous questions is prom. Not that because like, oh, no offense for me, prom isn't that much big of a deal. Like, yes, it is an experience, it's like a once in a lifetime experience, I've heard. But it's just that I was already prepared for it, and so was everyone else. Like, we had like our gowns ready, and then our hair and makeup artist, and then we paid for our prom and our prom date if we had, and everything, and then it got canceled. So yeah, it was disappointing that, we won't be able to experience it anymore. But oh well, I guess in my part, like, it's not that we didn't have prom is what disappointed me. It's just that I was ready for it. Like, I've spent money on it already and everything. My family has spent money on it already, but then it got canceled. So yeah. What kind of content can your viewers expect from your YouTube channel this upcoming 2021? Okay, so a short backstory. I was watching one of Tommy Innit's streams a few weeks ago, and like, he talked about how, like, a few of his plans. He mentioned a few of his plans for his YouTube channel in 2021, and it actually gave me like the motivation, and I was inspired to take my channel seriously this 2021. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it into like a regular YouTube channel. When I mean regular, I don't mean like daily videos or weekly videos, because I don't think I have the time for that, especially as a graduating student. Like, personally, yeah, as a graduating student and entering college, I don't think I can do like the daily, everyday uploads or weekly uploads. So by regular, I mean, um, my goal is every month I post at least one or two worthy videos. And by worthy, I mean like it's good, it's not clutched, or just, no, you can see like I didn't put effort in it or anything. I want to put effort into my YouTube channel. That is what I also mean by taking it seriously, because in 2020 when I created it, like, I'd post what, two or more videos in a week, in or like in the span of like 2 weeks. But then you could see like the editing, even I saw it, the editing, it had no like effort at all. It's like intro, the content that I filmed, and then outro, and then that's it, nothing else. I want to take my time more when it comes to the making the content and editing it, because what do you call this, before I had like this it's not a mantra, it's this habit, I guess, of mine, where I'd be like, okay, I'd film and then edit in the same day, and then I'd post it the next day. So like, film and edit today, post tomorrow. I don't know why. I'm not like competing with anyone. I don't have like, no one's rushing me or anything, but then I'm rushing myself for some reason. Like, I'm pressuring myself to, like, I have to post it tomorrow, I can never post it again. Like, for some reason, I don't know, I had like I had that kind of like mindset. So this year I plan to just take it at a normal pace, and take my time in editing, put effort into it, and put actual thought into it. So yeah, that is my plan for my YouTube channel this year. And in terms of the content, I did a poll with my friends, and I asked them like, oh, what do you want to see in my YouTube channel? I'm sorry, I did not make like a public poll. But like, if you want to, suggest videos that you want to see me do on my channel, and then just comment it down below in the comment section. But yeah, I did a poll with my friends, and then, so basically you can expect vlogs, mukbangs, unboxing, hauls, travelogues, a bit of gaming, I guess, and more in for my YouTube channel. Like, I'm not really limiting myself to like, oh, only vlogs, or like, oh, only dance covers. Like, I'm gonna do it like a wide range, like a list of videos that I already plan to make. But I'm not gonna rush myself. I'm gonna find the time, and I'm gonna see if like the opportunity presents itself, because some need opportunities. I'm not gonna state, I'm not gonna disclose, I'm not gonna state what specifically it is. But yes, you can expect a lot of various content that I will be creating on my channel. um, yeah, that's my plan for this year, and hopefully I will be able to accomplish it. What apps do you use to film and edit your videos? Okay, so I don't have like, I'm not a pro editor. Um, I don't even edit on my laptop. I edit on my iPad. And I use InShot Pro. I recently bought the membership so I can get all the full features, and yeah, that is what I use to edit all my content, literally everything. And then for filming, I don't have like a professional camera. But I use my iPhone camera, my iPad camera, and then like tripods that I bought from Shopee. I just prop it somewhere in my room, you know. And then in terms of thumbnails, I recently got my friend to, like, I made like a contract with her where I asked her if she wanted to edit my thumbnails, because my said friend is also like my number one supporter on this channel, on my YouTube channel. So yeah, she's the one creating my thumbnails. So I'm not exactly sure what like applications she uses, but I think one of them is Procreate. But yeah, that is what I use to film and edit my YouTube videos. What do you think's gonna be in store for you this upcoming year? I am honestly not sure. I'm not the type of person who like likes to think too much about the future. Like, I may like think about the past and go back and think about, assess like the past events that have happened to me, but about the future I don't like to think about it as much. Yes, I have like goals and things that I wish would happen, but I don't exactly dwell on it as much, you know, because I don't want to like give myself too much hope. I don't want to hope too much, and then if it doesn't happen, I'm gonna be really disappointed, or it's really gonna affect my emotions, because that's the kind of person I am. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna be in store for me this year, but I hope it's good, positive things with a lot of blessings. And yeah, that's the only thing I can, you know, hope for, you know, like I pray for it. That's gonna be in store for me this upcoming year. If the pandemic were to suddenly end at this very moment, what's the first thing that you'd get straight to doing or planning? Kind of an easy answer. Specifically, hang out with my friend Jade. Hi Jade, if you're watching this. Because I wanted to like do a duo hangout with her last year 2020, but then again, quarantine, pandemic. So yeah, like I kind of have it planned out ish, you know, like doing karaoke, cosplaying with her, and everything, maybe arcade. So yeah, if it were to end right now, I would ask her to go on that hangout with me. Since you're graduating soon, what kind of stuff are you expecting in college? As a future med student, um, stress. But I will be able to do it, okay? I have faith and I have trust in myself. I have hope in myself that I will be able to do this, you know? I can do this. Kaya ko to, even if it's stress. Joke, okay. Aside from that, from like stress, I also expect to have like a good time, because it's like a new experience as well. So yeah, college stuff, whatever happens in college. I'm not exactly sure again what happens in college, except like the studying bit. So like we'll see. Hopefully happy, positive, great things. And finally, on to the last question. Oh my god. The 21. Question number 21. I feel like my voice is giving up on me. Okay, any advice you can give to people whose goals have been diminished because of COVID? Okay, so this one disclaimer, I actually typed down my full answer for this because I wanted it to like make sense, be thorough, organized. So I am going to read it out, but remember, this is all from me. This is what I have to say to you guys whose goals have been diminished because of COVID. Okay, so we might have been disappointed because the opportunities that we were supposed to have this year were taken from us in the blink of an eye. If not all, most of us were unable to fulfill our goals, but think of it this way. There must be a reason as to why even during COVID, you may or may have not been able to reach that said goal. If you reached that goal during COVID, good for you. It was meant to be. If not, either yes, it may hurt because it could mean that your goal really wasn't for you, but a door will always open for you to enter, discover, to have a new goal set in replacement for the past goal. Or if the goal was meant for you, but you weren't able to achieve it during COVID, perhaps it isn't exactly time for you yet to reach that said goal. And when time comes, whether in the near or far future, an opportunity may once again present itself that would finally lead you to reaching that goal, accomplishing that goal. You may doubt the process, but trust in yourself, take breaks, but never give up. Continue growing the passion you have inside of you for your goals and find a great support system to help you along the way. So, yes, that is my advice to you all, and I hope that made sense. But yes, not the best advice maybe, but hopefully it would still help you. And that is the end of my Q&A. Hopefully my answers made sense because it was like semi on the spot as well, and I really tried limiting my answers, I guess, to like a certain time limit, because as I'm recording this on my iPad, I can see how long I've been recording per question, and I'm like, oh my god, it's getting too long, so I have to cut it short. But hopefully it still made sense and you found out a little bit more about me. I may do another Q&A in the future, but we will see. Thank you to those who have been supporting my channel since the start, and even if you're new, thank you for giving me the chance, giving me a chance to like share my content with you guys, and hopefully you've enjoyed it. And let's have a great and amazing 2021 that would be better than 2020. Happy New Year to you all, and hopefully you did enjoy this video. Thank you to all my friends who have sent in your questions. Thank you so much for everyone who has been with me so far on my journey. And yes, have a happy new year. Stay safe, everyone. Hopefully we go back to normal soon. If not, let us enjoy and do our best to adapt to this new normal. Bye bye.